What's up, people? Whoa! Chris Black here, listening to Killer Priest's most amazing album, Psychic World of Walter Reed. Chilling in the lab, I reconstructed it from the, dying in bed to the Chris Black Music Lab. Descendants. I love this shit. Starburst. Oh, mother. Yo, you know what? I know this is not a music review. Gotta put some medicine. But the album Psychic World of Walter Reed, about science and fucking what's real. Yo, Killer Priest, nobody can touch him. I mean, I'm sure there's fucking well, hold on. I will say, I don't want to say it. There's a lot of rappers out there. I love Killer Priest. I'm sorry, but it's like what he knows. Like, I know there's rappers out there talking about, awakening type of shit. But not like Killer Priest. He knows that old ancient shit, that real shit. But anyway, enough about Killer Priest. I love you, man. More power to you, much power to you, respect. Anyway, so like, our country's leaders they're all fucking wonky. Like, there's not one good side. There's no good Democrat. There's no good Republican. There's no good liberal. There's no good libertine. There's no good, I know that was a long time ago. My dad used to tell me about the libertines. He always used to tell me, you'd be a libertine. You fucking stick up for everybody. I don't know. And about sticking up for everybody, it's just because of what I know. And this is it. I don't believe in abortion. I don't like it. I'm a regular person and I'll say what I say. That doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking be like, you're gonna do what I say. Who the hell are you? But whatever, things are happening, and the reason why would I stick up for something that I don't believe in? Because it's in the line of things that we will be like, what the fuck? Why are they, this is America, why are they doing this? Racial marriages? They're gonna break up and separate racial marriages because they'll both go to jail. Go to jail for loving somebody. Because they're a different color skin. I'm gonna tell you something right now. This is such bullshit and such fucking disgusting bullshit. Because there's something funny behind this. And it's not really funny, but I told you shit was gonna fucking blow up in their face if they let this. Because look, they're going after gay people. Am I gay? I stick up for gay people. Why? I don't believe it. When I say I don't believe it, I don't mean to say I don't believe it. I mean it's not my way, it's not my mind, my lifestyle. But it sure is a lot of people that I care about and love, and we're like normal people, have normal conversations. Oh, what's going on? Right? It's been since I was a little kid. I don't even think about that. Like, and we see all these things, and we're saying, oh, and we're complaining, but guess what? I'm going to tell you something. You know why people are complaining and people, the truth is because it leads to other things. They take women's rights away for this. Their own body. Their own fucking body. And yes, all right, I understand the abortion. Like I said, I feel like, oh my God, don't do it, But when they start doing this, then they start going after this and that, and then racial marriage. Or whatever. If they're gonna go after racial marriage, they want to separate the races completely, then you can't be friends. Can't be friends, you can't talk to. It doesn't make sense. Because this is the funny part. I didn't get to it yet. They're gonna come across, let's say for argument's sake, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Let's say they come across an Iraqi couple that is wealthy. They're doctors. They're fucking educated. One's black and one's white. And guess what? They speak the same language. Have the same families that were like speaking the same language, working, whatever, right? What are you going to do? You're going to be like, oh yeah, you speak the same language, but the law says you can't be together. Oh, you were born in the same country, in the same town, and you're from the same families? Oh, what are you going to do then? What are you going to do then? You see how it's going to blow up in your face, and you're going to be like, oh, this is now, you're going to look like a fucking idiot, because that's what you look like now. You look like an idiot. Yes, as much as I do not like abortion, you are going to look like an idiot taking those rights away from a woman. You look like it now. Look at what's happening. You ain't going to fucking last. Oh, by the way, let me tell you something. In hardcore America, all right, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm a grandfather. And when I was a kid in America, because I was born in America, I'm an American. When I was a kid, we saw all this shit. It's like, it keeps happening and happening again and again. And people keep fighting and fighting. I'm going, it's not a war. It's a joke. It's a money-making scheme. It's a thing to get people riled up to, spend money. These are all the tricks. They don't give a shit. They don't hate to take away abortion. I mean, they don't hate it. They don't hate the thing. It's never the thing. It's some kind of scheme behind it. Okay? And you have to know that. It's a scheme. All this shit, listen. When we were kids, you couldn't smoke weed. Guess what? We were smoking weed since we were fucking 9 years old. So get the fuck out of here, okay? We couldn't have something, we got it. It was illegal, we had it. What was the one thing in the night? No, was it the 90s? No, it was the year 2000. I remember the summer 2000 and a couple years. Oh, this big thing in my town. Oh, these animals are illegal. You can't have these animals, these type of animals. They put a ban on them, right? Motherfuckers had them. I go to one friend's house. They got fucking this thing hanging. I was like, is that a monkey? They're like, nope. It's a choo-choo cha-cha. So, I'm protecting animals, by the way. I was like, holy shit, it jumped, stopped at me. I was like, oh, hi, you little cute. It was like, psh. I was like, son of a fucking bitch. And it didn't hurt. It was just a little, but it's surprising. Or maybe come up and I'd be like, oh, with my finger, and they'd be like, ah. And I'd be like, ah. Fucking scare the shit out of me. These little things. You know what also it is? What they don't want to tell you is that the piece of shit Archon motherfucker, right, does it because they see that it makes people happy. They see that when people stop fighting with each other, like cultures and religions, and start working with each other. I don't care what they tell you of, oh, this is not real. When I was a fucking kid, guess what? All of us kids together, we stuck together. We were from different religions and different races, and we became friends. And I mean, and we stayed friends, and to this day, I'm telling you, it's like what I'm saying. All the younger generation is like, they're probably looking at me going like, what is he talking about? It's not even happening. You see, it's a fucking goddamn scheme. And we see it on the media. We do see the racist things. We do see them happening. But do you realize that, not that I'm saying we shouldn't stick up for it, but it's this small as opposed to the non-racial shit and the non-bigotry shit. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. I know there's a lot of fucking... I see a lot of motherfuckers out there in certain groups that people are like angry and hate. Like, what are you so angry about? I learned a long time ago not to fucking get upset about that, because you could be very well be looked at as if you're hiding something. So I'm like, oh shit. I like pussy, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why, again, I'm going to say it for the 10th billion time. Okay? Let me get a drink. My God, that's so delicious. It's hot in California. Okay? Throat is dry. But I gotta have some medicine, or else I'm not gonna be able to talk to you. So isn't that funny? There's people out there that don't even call themselves, right? Let's say there's a handful of people from every fucking group, commonly and uncommonly known. And they're all like, oh, this person wants a fucking, what do you call it? The thing, the killing the baby thing, you know? Oh, come over here and do it. Yeah, I don't fucking like it, but guess what? Everybody's gonna do what they're gonna do. This is a fucking bullshit thing, man. And what pisses me off is that it's so inflamed in the media. Just like the pandemic. Guess what? I'll tell you why that was a scheme ripoff. Because for 10 years, all that shit was going on and they didn't tell nobody. Don't you see? People were sick 10 years ago with all the shit. Constantly getting sick. Constantly people dying. People... But and when this happened, of course they inflamed. They said all these people that did it was not true. It was not true. Yes, people died. Yes, people did die. But just like any other time, I'm telling you, they framed it. They framed a fucking story around a certain time so that people be like, oh shit. Why? There was something good happening. The energies were helping the people, and they keep using, saying that they built a space force. Oh, we're protecting. No, they're fucking blocking off shit that is for us, for our health, for our wellness, our minds, our bodies, our quantum structures, everything. And it's been happening for probably 50 years. I don't know. So when the time comes to this time, where they have some kind of leverage, right? Because of whatever, they use these things, and they use a template of a story, and they fucking use that story, and they go, and everybody freaks the fuck out because they believe that shit. You know? I remember when it first happened. It was my first time of getting my life together. After fucking 15 years. I was so mad. I was so... I was hurt as hell. I was mad, boy. And I was like, what the fuck? It's like you get up, you finally get... You were drowning for years, and somebody saves you. And then you're like, alright, I'm ready to, get a job and do stuff. And for fucking 4 years, it was like... And I finally got a job, and I finally got my life together. And then I became fucking temporarily paralyzed and lost everything. And it just feels like a lot of utopic type of energy because of success working together in unity for a lot of people was happening, especially within the United States. And what did they do? They saw that and they fucked it up. Why? Because they hate it. They don't want us to be friends. They don't want us to get along. They don't want us to have unity. They don't want us to work together. They don't want us to need them. They don't want us to need them. We don't. We don't need none of them. Because they're all a bunch of fucking racist archons. I don't give a fuck if people get mad at me for using that word. I'm being sarcastic. Yes. No. I know they're not fucking, the alien archons or whatever. Or maybe I don't know. But I know the fucking track record of that racist shit. You're gonna fucking fool me. So, and if I'm wrong, then why these motherfuckers with racist shit? Why do they have racist shit on their fucking things? Fuck them motherfuckers. Not one of them motherfuckers could fucking beat me or better than me. I don't care if you got fucking 10 doctrines degrees and fucking studied with the top yogis of India. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you can levitate. I'll fucking make you levitate, motherfucker, with a fucking uppercut. The reason why I'm taking so long on this video is because I'm so confident about what I'm talking about. One day, oh my God. I don't know why I'm saying this. This is from my heart, but in my mind, not that I thought of it. Now listen, you gotta listen before you get... When I was a little kid, the idea, like, you're white, you're black, you're this, you're that. And for me, I don't know what made me think this, but like, I thought everybody was white. Even black people were white. And I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the town I lived in. Maybe it was the way I felt like so happy and like everybody was friends, which it's kind of true, but not really. Like you're friends as little kids, you grow up, you're teenagers, you fight, you have these crazy fucking dramatic things happen when you're 20 and 30, and then all of a sudden you're 40 and 50, and you're all like, oh, hey, I remember you from high school. I remember you from when we were little. And you're not fighting. Yeah, I remember. And they're like, I'm sorry. People piece it up. Or they don't even say sorry. Or they just be like, hey, it's common. Like, everything's cool. Huh? It's the same thing all over the world. It's the same thing with cultures and races, too. Because one day I woke up and I said, I'm not loving enough. I'm not loving people. I'm not really loving. I'm not being a love. But you know what? I loved harder. I loved greater. I loved more. I loved deeper. I loved solid. I loved real. And more and more and more all the time. You know what? It feels good. It feels good to love. It feels strange to hate somebody for their religion or their fucking... the color of their skin or... their ideas of things, Just like I said, I didn't agree with... I can't even say it. What's that thing? They kill the fetus, right? But you see these things that are all connected. It's strange that they made them connected like that. What does abortion have to do with racial marriage and sexual lifestyle? Why is... It's all like it feels like it's the good guys and the bad guys together going, let's see what they do now. And it's going to be like that. Let's see what they do. And you know what? I'm just like the same way I was when I was a kid. Let's just do what we're doing. Live our lives. It affects us. I don't mean to say don't help. I'm saying all the shit they're doing ain't going to stop none of us. They could all go fuck their mother.